Freedom's a word we use a lot on this program. It's a word I often hear on talk radio during the Republican primary. Lots of candidates talked about liberty, but Donald and Hillary rarely talk about freedom or liberty. They talk about other things.
We're going to make our country safe again. Safety at home. We will make America safe again.
Not only safe, Trump also says,
we will make America very, very wealthy again. And yes, we will make America great again.
He never says anything about making America free again. Now, of course, we are free in most ways, but the growth of the state keeps cutting into our freedom. Freedom to open a business, to say what you want to say, to hire whom you want, to ingest what you want, spend your money as you see fit. Hillary doesn't talk about freedom either. She talks about how she wants to invest.
Make the biggest investment.
Invest in our children.
We'll invest in new technologies.
Pass the biggest investment in new, good-paying jobs.
Of course, her investments are government forcibly taking money from you and giving it to people she says deserve it. Okay, but how about at least acknowledging that it's an assault on individual freedom? The last two elections, there was one voice that consistently did talk about freedom, and that was Congressman Ron Paul. Congressman, this election, I don't hear that word.
No, I haven't heard it either, and so that means they can avoid trying to deal with the question, what's the role of government? What is the purpose of having a government? And from their arguments, it's to make us safe and secure and happy and behave ourselves and don't use the wrong kind of words and don't ever be insulted. And they want to just rule over us. They're authoritarians, and in that manner, they're not interested in liberty.
I hadn't realized it until you pointed it out that at the conventions this year and at the debate, Trump and Hillary never mentioned liberty.
That's right. It didn't come up. It's not on their mind.
You wrote that Trump at the convention sounds like he wants to be national police chief.
Yeah, I really think he does. But there's no authority in the Constitution. Policing activity should be done locally by the states, not by an intrusive government. You know, we have over 100,000 government federal bureaucrats that carry guns. So I'm for regulating guns. The guns of the bureaucrats who are trying to enforce laws that are illegitimate and trying to people how to live and run their property, who have never committed a crime in a true sense of the word. They believe if there's no explicit prohibition in the Constitution, a president can do whatever he wants and the Congress can allow him to do it. Instead, if you look at the document carefully, you find out it's a thou shalt not. So it reminds you of the Ten Commandments. Thou shalt not do these things. And it was designed to restrain.
On Facebook, Sharon Costelda posted, I wish someone would ask the presidential candidates if they know what powers the office of the president has, according to the Constitution.
Well, you know, if they want to find out, they should, go to Article 1, Section 8, and there'll be a little list there of where the federal government has authority. In that Article 1, Section 8, it tells the president he doesn't have authority to just pick up and go to war. And yet they do it endlessly. Republicans and Democrats, the Congress never, they capitulate and give them the money. And the people don't say much. And yet it's only the Congress can declare war. Just think of how much better this country would be if we wouldn't have wasted so much in the last 50, 60, 70 years of just endless wars that are technically unconstitutional. And we tell these young people who go and get maimed for life and killed, we say, feel good about it. You're a valiant warrior and you're our hero because you're defending our freedoms and you're defending our Constitution. If they just think about that, how is fighting an illegal war and invading another country who has not attacked us and bomb and kill a lot of people, which precipitates blowback, and say that you are a hero for defending the Constitution?
Congressman, here's a viewer's question, Facebook post that you'll like. When I ask people, what are you not hearing that you'd like to hear from a candidate? Shannon Carboni wrote, she hopes Clinton and Trump will say, we are unfit to hold office and resign from the presidential race. We'd like to nominate Ron Paul, the last sane politician on earth.
Well, I'm not looking for a political job.
Congressman, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, John.